1. You can see on the big screen that all the big 8s are lining up, and we'll just go through the list of crews that are competing in this 2006 Maadi Cup Boys Under 18 8's final here at Lake Ruataniwha. In lane 1, Otago Boys High School. They haven't won this trophy. Lane 2, St Kittigan's College School, number 1. They also haven't won this trophy. Lane 3, Nelson's College for Boys, number 1. Same as Otago and St Kitts. They also are trying to win this trophy. In lane 4, Rotorua Boys High School and the North Island silver medalists are in lane 4, Rotorua Boys High School, and once again, like the previous 3, haven't won this trophy. In lane 5, Wanganui Collegiate School, number 1, won the trophy last in 2004 here at Lake Ruataniwha, but haven't won the trophy since 2001. In lane 6, Christ College School, number 1, they haven't won this trophy since 1999. Lane 7, King's College School, number 1. They've only won the trophy once in the last 50, 60 years. And in lane 8, the defending champions, but didn't or haven't won the trophy since 1987, is Hamilton Boys High School. There's going to be some pretty anxious athletes within the Hamilton Boys High School crew, because Tyson Williams and Josh Payne are going for the Springbok 4 Maadi Cup double. However, Jared Pehe and Josiah Lester are going for the 3P of the under-18 pair, the under-18 4, and perhaps as it unfolds, the Maadi Cup or the under-18 8. You can see they're all lined up there at the start. We'll now head down to Mark Brownlee, and he can give us a little bit of the indication of the atmosphere here as the B final of the under-18 8s crosses or comes to the closing stages about 100 metres out. Score in a close race there for the B final of the under-18 8s. We'll send you down now to Mark Brownlee to see where it's going.
Okay, people, thank you very much. The last one of the day, ladies and gentlemen. The next big one of the day, the boys under-18 8s just about ready to go. Otago Boys, St Kentigans, Nelson College, Rotorua Boys High, Wanganui Collegiate, Christ College, King's College, Hamilton Boys High. What a lineup across the track we have here. Magnificent racing through the week here with these guys, and we're going to see it again today. The race should be just as exciting as the last one. Wonderful effort there. Congratulations to Wanganui Collegiate. A magnificent effort. Rangiuru School as well went very, very hard, gave it their best shot. But on the day, just not good enough to pip the Wanganui Collegiate. Can we get the double? Wanganui Collegiate School going out of lane 5. And they're just about ready to go. In fact, they're away as we pick them up as they move out of the blocks now. And it's a good start from everybody. As down the track they come now, and this is going to be a real fairy fireworks all the way down the track for this one. Wanganui Collegiate going like anything you can find to get out in front. Christ College back a little bit at the moment, although we're going to hand up. We've got a hand up and the race has been stopped. And the race has been stopped. It will be called back. There's been a breakage or something has gone wrong in the boat of lane 7. King's College have had a breakage of some sort, and we'll just try and find out for you what's going on there. And it looks like it's a snap door. It looks very much like a snap door. That's certainly.
And as we see on the big screen, not all the boats are in. Hamilton Boys are there. King's College, I think, are there alongside them. You just see Christ College spinning round and backing in.
We're almost ready for a start. This is a very exciting time. Don't go away because you really need to see this race. This is the event we've all been waiting for all week. Lots of people down in front of the big screen waiting. This is the best place to see the race up close. But of course all the boys need the support right along the course. We hope you will make a lot of noise and cheer them on so that they know that they have the support of everyone, even if you don't have the sport represented in this race.
Okay, Kay, it's about time we went down to the start, down to Mark Brownlee on the water. I'm sure Mark can see and tell us exactly what's happening, so we'll leave us here up in the commentary box and head down to the start.
Thank you, guys. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with you live now, just about ready to go for the second start of the men's boys under 18-8s. And King's College are back in the start now with their new blade and almost ready to go, just waiting for the last crew to back in. And that is in lane 4, Rotorua Boys High School. Otago boys are there. In fact, they're all now lined up ready to go. Just a gentle breeze blowing down the course earlier in the day. Beautiful conditions, magnificent regatta, and congratulations, I must add, to all the schools for their wonderful presentation of all their athletes here at this regatta. They have been superb, very, very polite indeed. I've just been talking with a couple of the crews that were sitting around waiting for this race, and by Joseph, it gives you a lot of hope when you talk to these wonderful young lads down here. Tremendous, and we've had the same thing with girls down here as well. Very polite. Marvellous thing to see. And looking across the lake now, we see all these boats in there. Just a tremendous sight down here of the start. And they are all lined up, and of course they'll be on the 2-minute call. They'll just get a final adjustment as we wait for them to go. And they're just getting the final alignment now as the boat holders just push their boats forward or back and get that bow ball right on the line.
Lane 5, go back, please.
The orange light will be away shortly, and that's the indication that things are all a go.
Lane 5, go back,
and
please.
We'll swing in and pick up these races and be with them all the way down the track and just see how it pans out. Last start was a good one for most of the crews. Collegiate got a flyer and had a real good start. So too did Christ College. And Hamilton boys on this side went out well, and Rotorua boys. So we'll just see what they can do with their second one. We'll put that down as a practice. Shouldn't be long. Sitting perfectly in the start. The wind blowing straight over the back of the boats down past the coxswains and keeping the boats perfectly straight. Umpires given the white flag and all clear, and they should be away any moment. People, get ready for the big exciting one. You'll be able to see some pictures coming back to you from down there, or from down here, make it. And we'll give you the rundown. The voice is getting close to just about carking it, but at the moment we should be able to hold on for this last race. It's been an exciting regatta. Of course, the more exciting it gets, the harder it is for the commentators, and they go home and are very quiet for a day or two. That seems to please some people. And the orange light hasn't gone on yet. Shouldn't be long. As we mentioned before, Ken Wanganui Collegiate do the double. Looking for the girls have got it. They've taken it home, and now the boys are out to try and get it as well. But there's about 7 other schools out there to try and spoil the party as they're just about ready to go, and they're away. here on the start of the under-18 8's here, sponsored by Aon, as these big boats move away very quickly indeed. And it's much the same start again. Wanganui Collegiate have got the jump on the field by a little bit at the moment. You can see it across there right now as we look at them as we head on down through towards the end of the first 250, and everybody's gone away smoothly. Wanganui Collegiate make the jump now and move out swiftly. Rotorua boys have gone alongside them in lane 4. They're right up there as we go down through towards the end of the first 250 metres. Wanganui Collegiate and Rotorua boys have made it by half a boat length at this stage over most of the field, although lane 1, St Kennigan's on the far side. The lane 2, going well, but lane 1, and that's Otago boys. They're going swiftly at the moment as well. We come out the outside to lane 8, and Hamilton boys just got a lower rating than most of them at the moment. Very smooth in their rating, not too aggressive, and they are up there in contention. Christ College in lane 6 just back a little bit at the moment by about a quarter of a boat length, if you like, if you call that a long way, as we move through to the end of the first 500 metres. And it's Wanganui Collegiate, and they are leading by about 2.5 to 3 metres over lane 4, Rotorua Boys High School. Rotorua boys, they are sitting right up alongside them as we move down now through the 500 metre mark, and all the big boats are coming up around them. Otago boys over in lane 1. We've got Hamilton boys out here in lane 8, and Kings in 7. Kings College, they broke the oar, and here they are back again and challenging for the lead. Oh, have a look at that. Can you see that across the screen? Magic stuff. Lane 8, 7, 5. They are all about level at the stage we come down. Christ College in lane 6 just moving through now, coming up a little bit. Lane 4 is up there. Rotorua boys not too far away. There's 4 of them at the moment. And Hamilton boys are getting a good run down the outside. I like the look of that one. Great colours, red and black. Reminds me of somebody else who's not here. Down they go through towards the 750 metre mark now. And Hamilton Boys High School and Kings move out a little bit on the field now by a couple of metres. And it is certainly Hamilton Boys by a couple of metres now as they come down through towards the 1,000 metre mark. You can see them across there at the moment. Look at the big rattle in the middle of the field. And all the while, there's a couple just sitting back at the moment. Wanganui Collegiate just back a couple of metres. Christ College only a couple of metres away from them as they start to move forward now. Christ College moving forward ever so slowly as they move up to the 1,000 metre mark. Now we see Kings in lane 7. They come up level now. They're level with and go in front of Hamilton Boys. Lane 4. It is lane 4. Rotorua Boys over there. They are hanging in there as well. Coming forward ever so slowly once again is Christ College. They're only around about a quarter of a boat length away there in lane 6. Wanganui Collegiate just dropping back a little bit at the moment. They had a great start, but they're finding the pace a little bit too hard through this middle section. And all the while now we see Kings just nosing ahead by a couple of metres. Then they're ahead of Hamilton Boys High School. Lane 4 is creeping up as well. And lane 6, Christ College, is still moving forward slowly. Down we go through towards the last, make it 750 metres to go. And now we see the Hamilton boys have another go at Kings. And they move up and take a couple of metres off Kings. Christ College have moved past Hamilton boys, Rotorua boys on the inside, or moved level with them anyway. Kings are still holding second in lane 7, and Christ College are starting to move up on them as well. Down we go now with just over 500 metres left to go. 500 to go and the race is on. It's anybody's from here. These 4 crews, they can all win the Maadi Cup today. Hamilton boys on the outside in lane 8. We've got lane 7, Kings sitting there right beside them. They're dead level at the 500. Christ College are now only a quarter of a boat length away. They've moved past they've moved past Rotorua boys. Now Kings make a move. Kings make a big move. Down they come. They've gone by a metre. Christ College come level with Hamilton boys. Christ College are level with Hamilton boys now. And Christ College are only 4 metres away from Kings. Down we go. What a magnificent time to pace it and move. Hamilton boys are still hanging in there at the stage. They make their way down now into the last 250 metres, and it looks as if it's going to be between Kings and College. Christ College on the inside of Kings. The coxswain's giving them the works. He's asked them for a little bit of pace right now. Hamilton boys on the outside and 8. They are still there. Don't count Rotorua boys out yet as well. What a magnificent finish. Here comes Hamilton boys. Hamilton are going again. They're moving on the outside. Christ College are moving on the inside. Kings are trying to hold on. Christ College are coming up to take the lead. I'm about to lose my voice. You can see it all unfolding right in front of you. Christ College have got 2 metres now on Kings. Kings are holding second. Hamilton boys are holding third. And Christ College are going to go through. They're going to roll away to take the gold. And there it goes to Christ College. Kings and...
Well, what a magnificent race. A fantastic race there, particularly for Christ College. They'll be pretty pleased. Winning the title back again, something that they haven't had since 1999. Hamilton Boys High School, while they've been pretty dominant in other events, will be a little disappointed with that, but you can't be when you've given everything that you possibly can. Kings, certainly, what can we say about them? They've held a little bit of a dilemma, got away in the second start. Only in the last 250 metres did they start to fade to let Christ College come through. And believe it or not, a time of 5:56. We've broken the 6-minute mark here on Lake Ruataniwha. Got to be a good race. Got to show, well, I think it shows you just that there is talent here in New Zealand rowing. And once this talent starts coming through in 4 or 5 years' time, maybe these will be the guys who will keep rowing New Zealand on top of the world.
Well, a very, very exciting race, and I wish you all could have seen the crew as they crossed the line. I thought the coxswain was going to climb out of his seat and on top of the next rower. Such excitement. They are absolutely ecstatic, and they have a huge number of supporters down here who are just as happy as the crew are at this point. So a fantastic win for Christ College, being greatly celebrated down in front of us now. But not to take anything away from Kings and Boys High, who put up such a brave fight. We'd like to welcome them all back as they come back towards the podium to accept their medals in the Maadi Cup. And of course, straight after that, we also have presentations that are hugely important too. The Best Coach of Junior Crews, the Coxswain's Cup, the Service Award, the President's Skull, the Executive Trophy, and the Star Trophy for the overall champion school. And that's a hard one to pick at this point. But at the moment, we're just waiting for Christ College, King's College and Boys High, Hamilton Boys High, to come back in to collect their medals.
Okay, and talking about those overall points trophies, just last year's holder of the Star Trophy, which was the overall champion, is Hamilton Boys High School. The Sweetball champion, or the Executive Trophy, also Hamilton Boys High School. And the President's Skull, or Sculling champion, was 2005, was Wanganui High School. I suppose for the national rowing or junior selectors out there, they'll be pleased to know that the first 3 crews were all under 6 minutes in terms of racing time. And that's a pretty good barrier. It's a bit like the 4-minute mile barrier in athletics and 1,500 metres. So to break 6 minutes over the 2,000 metres course, particularly here at Lake Ruataniwha, where the water's deemed to be a little bit thicker and slower, it's got to be a great feat, and shows you just what a fantastic race these 12 guys that are coming into the victory dais have done to get to where they've got.
And as they come back in towards the victory dais, it would be great to have as many people as we could down here to welcome them all back. A fantastic race, a very fast race, as Dave said. And no doubt they'll be very tired, but absolutely elated. So coming up very soon, we will have the presentation of the Maadi Cup. And we will, of course, begin with the presentations of the bronze medals. The winners of the bronze medal for the boys under 18-8, Hamilton Boys High School. And bronze medals will now be presented to Tyson Williams, Josh Payne, Brad Ross, Jared Pehe, Josiah Lester, Blair Smith, Joseph Morgan, Arandeep Singh, coxswain Sam Purvis, and their coach Gary Robertson, bronze medal winners, Hamilton Boys High School. And we move across now to the silver medalists who tried so very hard. Congratulations, King's College, Hugo Farmer, Scott McKenzie, Willoughby Kenny, Patrick Allison, Daniel Steele, Jack Riddell, Henry Colton, Richard Menzies, coxswain Miles Aralambalam, and the coach for King's College, Greg Reed, silver medalists, King's College. And the winners of the Maadi Cup for 2006, Christ College. And gold medals now being given to Andrew Archibald, Ben Linton, James O'Connor, Ben Stewart, Sam MacArthur, Daniel Roberts, Jeremy McDonnell, James Robbins, and coxswain Robert Salverson. And they are very proudly coached by the Christ College team. Maadi Cup winners for 2006, Christ College. 2006.
Yeah.